people aren't measuring is his defensive impact. I know that's hard to measure, and it's hard for your kind of average person. So there's, maybe mainstream looks out just the offensive ability. He's an elite elite on both ends. So that equals, to me, for coaches in this league, for players in the league, that's how we look at him, as a great player in that bucket. So, again, analytically, I think it's probably proven in various places that he is that player, and that's how we treat him. He's really disrupts you defensively. He's an elite rim protector, and people don't really like a guy, probably the best guard rim protector in the league. So just take all those things and put it in there, and with the shooting, you got a great player.
Derrick White is the perfect teammate. In this video, I'll show you why. He only takes one play. In that play, he throws a perfect lob pass to Jaylen Brown to beat the buzzer. Instead of celebrating a Celtics buzzer beater, or what I thought was going to be the buzzer beater, he notices there's still time for the Miami Heat to get a bucket. Someone's open, and there's no Celtics back to stop it. A full court pass by Jaime Jaquez Jr. makes it to Pele Larson. It looks like Larson's about to have an easy left-hand layup. Have no fear, Derrick White is here. It ends up as an emphatic chase down block to end the second quarter. The average NBA player, and even the greatest NBA players in the game, they don't make this type of play, and this play is literally proof of that. Jaylen Brown makes a layup, so we'll count him out. But the other three guys on the court, Jason Tatum, Sam Hauser, Neemias Queta, their first instinct was to look at the inbounder, but they weren't thinking about who was down the court. They're all elite players, and they're not wrong for doing this, but they weren't about to get the stop, and that's why what Derrick White did is beautiful. But the thing is, Derrick White does stuff like this every single game, all game long. Even though I expect him to do stuff like this, it never fails to amaze me. Derrick White's really just different. This play reminds me of that play of Reggie Miller stepping behind the three-point line and shooting it. I believe it was to tie the game or go up by one. And why does it remind me of that? The presence of mind.
Get a steal and have Reggie have the presence of mind to step back and shoot another three. Blew my mind.
Presence of mind to throw that pass and then immediately realize how much time is left and realize that the other team has an advantage, and then to give 100% effort to get back and stop that advantage. His processing speeds and hustle, top of the tier. If Derrick White didn't do that, no one else is going to. That's easy 2 points for the Heat. That is unacceptable for Derrick White, the greatest baldy in NBA history. And the best part about this is the Celtics are up by 23 points at this time, so them scoring 2 points wouldn't matter as much. But no sir, no easy buckets. He has nights where his shooting isn't the greatest, and if you're not watching the games, the stats may be concerning at times. But he does everything else right, literally everything else. Stuff that won't show up on a box score, like playing elite defense. Even if he's not getting an absurd amount of steals or blocks, he's locking people up and making it difficult for him every single time. He makes the right plays on offense, like he takes care of the ball while having gravity, meaning no one's gonna leave him open even if he's missing shots. He can get hot at any time, and teams would rather him just not get into that rhythm. So you could trust him with the ball. Off the ball, he moves really well, and he creates opportunities for his teammates on and off the ball. And like I said, may not show up in the box score, but he does it every single night, and it impacts winning basketball. Without him, the Celtics wouldn't be winning 50+ games without Jason Tatum. On bad shooting nights, maintaining his confidence, pretty impressive. Just taking your skills and using them confidently and the right way. That's what Derrick White does. If his box score looks disappointing, just go ahead and rewatch that game and just pay attention to Derrick White. I promise he's staying productive somehow everywhere else, and he belongs on the court no matter what. Don't let any numbers fool you in today's league, especially with Derrick White. That impact is guaranteed. I think of him as a perfect teammate. I'm not an NBA player, but I'd imagine him, if he was on my team, I think he's a perfect teammate. Because he's always willing to do what no one else is willing to do, or even think to do. And on the Celtics, it's pretty crazy. It's a team full of players that adopted that same mindset. And if you don't have that mindset, you're probably not going to be on the Celtics. So if everyone is like that and Derrick White still stands out, that's pretty special. You know how you could stand out from the rest? By liking this video. On his podcast, his coaches from the Celtics came on and basically said Derrick White always knows the answers to everything. And it gets to the point where they think about excluding him from being able to answer questions. So they ask a question and Derrick White would be like, not you, Derrick. He just always gets it right. When I heard about that, I thought, That makes perfect sense. It's exactly how he plays basketball. And that's exactly what this basketball play represents. He will always give full effort and never give up on a play. And if you think you got him beat or outsmart him, he's going to show up and throw it right back in your face. And when you least expect it, so it'll hurt. Derrick White always knows the answers, and he finds the solutions. Solutions, in this case, are winning plays. That's how the Celtics always find ways to win, even when people doubt them. They just make winning plays consistently. And it's thanks to guys like Derrick White and Peyton Pritchard and Jaylen Brown. His defense, any teammate would appreciate. He is nowhere near the most athletic guard in the NBA, but he's known to be the best shot blocking guard in the NBA. And there's a good reason. The IQ, mindset, and the elite feel for the game gives him a pretty nice advantage. It allows him to time shots perfectly on defense, and he's just like a creative basketball player. Like, based on how he plays offense, you could tell he's able to predict high-level basketball moves. So even if you jump higher than him, he's going to meet that with perfect timing. On your way down, he's going to be at his highest. And he's not afraid to get dunked on. I think I've seen Derrick White get dunked on more than any other player I've ever watched. The most I've ever seen someone get dunked on in one season, especially like this season, is Derrick White. Seen him get dunked on quite a bit. He just doesn't care, and he's willing to sacrifice for his team, pretty much. And he has the skills to limit those sacrifices. He's good enough to get those stops when they need them. High risk, high reward, basically. It's hard to take people seriously when they complain about Derrick White. The only ones really complaining are the ones that aren't watching or don't know what they're watching. No offense. The Cavs head coach said Derrick White is a top 5 player in the league, pretty much for the same reasons I just went over. And people still doubt it. It's like an NBA coach is saying it. And he said many coaches around the league feel the same and prepare for him like this. But, you know, no one can ever change how I feel about Derrick White. And let me know how you feel about the play that represents Derrick White. By Derrick White. He is an all-star, all-NBA level player, and the perfect teammate. He'll be essential for this team if we want to win it all. Again. That's it for me. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. I'd appreciate that. And consider subscribing. Trying to get to 500 by the end of this month. It's April 1st, 2nd. It's April 2nd. I want to hear from you. Do you think Derrick White is the perfect teammate? Let me know down in the comments. Follow me on X for more NBA content. I'll be on there talking about basketball, going into overtime. I appreciate you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.